If I would have believed that when three specialists told me I had 6 months to live, and I joined all these Facebook groups when I was diagnosed with stage 4 throat cancer, and I see all these other Christian Facebook groups with other men diagnosed with the same exact cancer that I did, and every single one of them died but me. Why? Because they were all standing and believing that God was going to do it, and they did not exercise their faith and do everything that they could on their own. And here's the thing, cancer at the end of it was not what was killing me. I was dying from the side effects, and that's when I received my instantaneous supernatural miracle through a prayer with Terry Meeson prayed for me on CBN, and within 30 seconds, I had complete healing in my throat in less than 2 minutes. My voice was restored. I had my ability to swallow. And that was the first time I took a bite of food in 5 weeks. And all these other men that were diagnosed with the same cancer that I was diagnosed with, I got to watch every single one of them drop off and die like flies. And that was not God's will, but they were deceived into believing that they just give it to God and go about their business, which ended up putting them in the grave. And why am I talking about marriage restoration and cancer? Because those men died. And if you keep listening to that horse shit, which is not edifying to you, that God's going to be the only one that's going to restore your marriage, and you're not taking the responsibility to do your own things that you can to position yourself so that then he can come according to his own word and help you, your marriage is going to die just like my first marriage did, and just like all of my friends that were diagnosed with the same cancer on Facebook, they physically are in caskets today, which is probably where your marriage is headed if you don't get off the hamster wheel and do something different.